Hi everyone, this is Krishna Rao, Maths faculty, IIT. Today we have to discuss about the topic name is sets. Okay, sets is a comparatively new concept in mathematics. Here, set was developed by German mathematician George Cantor. What is a set? Set is a well-defined collection of objects. This is called a set, and here well-defined. What is well-defined? Well-defined means here a set of vowels A, E, I, O, U. See here, what is well-defined means here all the elements A, E, I, O, U. These all the elements belongs to that set or not. First we have check. First one is all the elements are belong to that set or not. Second one is all the elements having same character. All the elements having same character. That means here A also vowel and E also vowel and I also vowel, O also vowel and E also vowel. Then here all the elements are vowels. That's why here set having two character. That the two characters. First one is the set. All the elements belong to the set or not. Second one is it has unique character. That means all the elements are here in this set vowels. Suppose here B one element. Here B is the element belongs to this set A. That means which elements belongs to that set? We have to use this belongs. Which elements is not belongs to that set? We have to use this belongs. Here set can be represented by capital alphabets A, B, C, D, this one Z, and small elements. That means elements are represented by small alphabets A, B, C, Z. See. Next one is here we have to discuss set representation. Set representation. Set can be represented in two ways. Here, before discussing representation, which one is set, which one is not set. Say example. Here, set of tall boys in class 10. Okay. Next, set of tall boys height 150 centimeters. Tall boys heights more than 150 centimeters in class 10. See here. Here two sets are there. Here set of tall boys in class 10. Here this is set or not, this is not a set. Why? Because here how many centimeters you have to take margin. Here we have not a set. Depends upon the class. Suppose we have to take one class small bits are there. In this above that children who is tall. We don't know. Then here also see a set of tall boys height more than 150 centimeters in class 10. Here 150 or more than 150 can take or more than 150. 150 or 150. Okay, this is a set. Now set can be represented two ways. First one is set roster form or listed form or tabular form, and second one is set builder form, rule method, set rule method or characteristics method. See, first we have to discuss about this is a set roster form or listed form or tabular form. What is a set roster form? Here write all the elements separated with comma. Here that example you have to take set of vowels. Here A, E, I, O, U. First you have to write all the elements separated with comma within the curly bracket. You can represent set A. Okay. Set B you can take this. Here 5, 25, 125, 625. Okay, set builder form or rule method or character method. See here, first we have to write its character. X says that x is equal to. Here first one is x is an element of this set. set A. X is element of set A. Here X means here what is the set here? Unit character. X is a vowel. X is a vowel in English alphabet. Second one set B. See here. Here we can rewrite this one is 5 square, 5 for 1, 5 square, 5 cube and 5 for 4. See here. Here also we have to represent this one is set character form or rule method or set value form. Here x says that x is equal to what? X is equal to. All the inputs are in the form of 5 power n. 5 power n. Here n is a natural number. N is less than 5 or n is less than or equal to 4. You can write this way or this way. This is a set builder form. Now types of sets. See here, types of sets. Here types of sets. First one is null set or void set or empty set. Second one, singleton set. Third one is finite set and infinite set. Fourth one is equal set and equivalent set. Next one is subset. Next one proper subset. Next proper subset. Next one is overset. Next one is universal set. Next one is disjoint set. Here, finite set, infinite set, before we have to discuss about cardinal numbers. This is a total types of set. This is a part 1. Part 2 is the operations of sets. Next properties of sets. Next problems. See here. First one is null set or void set or empty set. See here. A set which does not contain any elements. That means which has no elements. That set is called null set. It is represented by pi. It is represented by pi or curly bracket. Null set are represented by curly bracket. Okay, right. Here, example. Here, x is that x square minus 2 is equal to 0. Here, 0. X is a rational number. This is not possible. X square here rational number. Irrational number is possible. Why? Because root 2 is a irrational number. Then you can substitute here x instead of root 2 means root 2 whole square means 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. But this is a empty set. Okay. Next, here null set is a subset of all the sets. Null set is a subset of all the sets. Next one is second one, singleton set. What is singleton set? Singleton set means a set which contains only one element. That set is called a singleton set. Okay. See here. Here, set of even prime numbers, only one element, that is 2. Set of neither prime nor co-prime, this is also only one element. This set is only singleton. Next one is cardinal numbers. Here, set A is equal to 1, 2, 5, and set B is equal to A, B, P, Q. See here, the cardinal numbers means The set containing how many elements, that is called the cardinal numbers of that set. Here n of a is equal to 3 and here n of b is equal to 4. This is called the cardinal numbers. Next one is finite set and infinite set. Finite set. Finite set. A set containing finite elements, that set is called the finite set. It is possible to count the number of elements. Suppose set of days in a week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay, this set is the week. W number. Okay, set of words in a all English alphabets. Set of months in the year. This is a finite set. Next, infinite set. Infinite set. Infinite set means a set which contains infinite elements. That set is called infinite set. It is not possible to count the number of elements or cardinal numbers. See here, set of natural numbers. Here 1, 2, up to 1. And set of whole numbers also. This is a infinite set. Set of rational numbers, integers, and real numbers, complex numbers, etc. These are infinite set. Next one is subset. What is subset? See here. Here A, B, two non-empty sets. Here all the elements of set A in set B. Then A is subset of B. A is set of B, subset of B. Which means set A is equal to 1, 3, 5, and set B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See here. Yes, this is set A. Set containing A 1, 3, 5. Set B 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. That means all the elements of set A in set B, then A is said to be subset of B. Then B is superset of A. That means all the elements of A in B, that at least one more element B than A, then B is a superset of A. Here, suppose a set A has 1, 2, 3. This is 3 elements. Number of elements of set A is equal to 3. Then total number of subsets is 2 to the power of n. That means 2 to the power of 3 is equal to 8. How it means? Here set of 1, set of 1, 2, set of 1, 3, set of 2, 3, and set of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and set of 5, and set of 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. See here, set of 1, set of 1, 2, set of 1, 3, set of 2, 3, set of 1, 2, 3, and 2, set of 3, and empty set. Total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total number of sets is 8. This is a subset. Okay, next subset, superset, both are completed. Next proper subset. What is proper subset? Proper subset means here all the elements of set A in B, but A is not equal to B. That means A is a subset of B and A is not equal to B. Then this is a proper subset. Proper subset means all the elements of A in B, but A is not equal to B. Suppose A is equal to 1, 3, 5 and B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then A is subset of B, but A is not equal to B. Then this is the proper subset. Proper subset, the set containing n elements, then the number of proper subsets is 2 for n minus 1. This is the proper subset. Next, power set. What is a power set? Power set means set of all subsets. Set of all subsets is called power set. Set of all subsets is called the power set. It is represented by P of that particular set A. Suppose A is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3. Then P of A, power set of A, set of all subsets. Then this is also 2 power n. Number of, suppose a set containing n elements means the number of proper sets is P of A is equal to 2 to the power of n. Next one is universal set. What is a universal set? Set of all sets. Here set of all subsets. Set of all subsets. But here set of all sets under consideration is called universal set. Suppose here this is a natural number set and this is a whole number set. This is a integer. This is a rational number set. This is a irrational number. This is a irrational number. Q dash. Then this is under consideration 1. This is represented by U. Okay. U. Okay. See here. Here set of all sets. This is also. This is one rational number. This is a rational number. Both are called. This is universal set. Here n is subset of W. W is subset of Z. Z is subset of U. And subset of this is a universal set is here, and that means here Q union Q dash is equal to R. This is a universal set. Next, disjoint sets. What are the disjoint sets? Disjoint sets. Disjoint set. See here, disjoint set means here the intersection part is 5. That means there is no common elements of set A and set B. The two sets are called disjoint sets. Here A is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 and B is equal to 4 comma 5. Here A intersection B part is equal to 5 or A intersection B is equal to 5. This is called the disjoint sets. That means there is no common elements of both sets. This is called the disjoint sets. Okay, this is first part. Next part is Venn and Euler diagrams, and that is next class. Thank you.